Welcome to the News in 5, your fast-paced roundup of the week's biggest stories. Brought to you by TOS TV. I'm Olabode Roland. The federal government has arraigned Prince Adeniyi Adeyemi over allegations that he posed as the Director General of a non-existent Presidential Foreign Intervention Promotion Council. The presidency says Adeyemi forged government documents, operated multiple bank accounts, and fraudulently opened a Central Bank of Nigeria account, while also dismissing allegations linking Chief of Staff Femi Gbajabiamila to an appointment for cash scandal. Adeyemi has denied the allegations, and the matter is now before the Federal High Court. Meanwhile, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has announced plans to introduce downloadable permanent voters card and a fully online voter registration system ahead of the 2027 elections. The Commission says the reforms are aimed at improving access to voter registration and reducing disenfranchisement. INEC is also at the center of a possible dispute with the All Progressives Congress over the party's revised list of senatorial candidates. The electoral body insists it will only accept candidates whose names match the results of primaries officially monitored by the Commission. And in the opposition camp, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has appointed Kenneth Okonkwo as spokesperson for his 2027 presidential campaign under the African Democratic Congress, following consultations that resolved earlier concerns over the party's power-sharing arrangement. Nigeria's security landscape recorded major developments as the Department of State Services arrested 7 suspected Boko Haram and ISWAP commanders at Katsina Airport after they returned from the 2026 Hajj pilgrimage. Authorities say the suspects were identified through Nigeria's integrated national identity system linked to immigration and Interpol databases. Meanwhile, the Armed Forces of Nigeria announced that troops eliminated 662 terrorists, arrested 1,084 suspects, and rescued 951 kidnapped victims during second quarter operations across the country. In Benue State, tension remains high following the killing of the state's chairman of the Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, Alhaji Ardo Risku Muhammad. Police have launched an investigation and appealed for calm to prevent reprisal attacks. In Oyo State, the Nigeria Union of Teachers has suspended its strike after receiving government assurances on improved security following the abduction of teachers and pupils in Oriri local government area. Teachers have now been directed to resume classes as efforts continue to secure the release of those still in captivity. Real Madrid have officially ended the Enzo Fernandez transfer rumors after reports claimed the Spanish giants were planning a move for Chelsea star midfielder. Madrid released a rare official statement denying everything. The club says they have held no talks, made no approach, and have no intention of signing Enzo. They also stressed their respect for both Enzo Fernandez and Chelsea, calling the reports completely unfounded. It's unusual for Real Madrid to publicly deny transfer rumors, making this statement a clear message. Enzo isn't on their transfer list, at least for now. Africa is facing renewed humanitarian concerns as xenophobic violence spreads across South Africa and the conflict in Sudan continues to worsen. In South Africa, nationwide anti-immigrant protests have triggered attacks on foreign nationals and businesses, leading to hundreds of arrests. Nigeria, Zimbabwe, and Uganda have begun evacuating willing citizens while documenting abandoned properties as President Cyril Ramaphosa urges calm and condemns the violence. Meanwhile, the United Nations and Amnesty International have accused Sudan's Rapid Support Forces of committing crimes against humanity and ethnic cleansing in the besieged city of El Fasher, citing reports of killings, sexual violence, and forced displacement. The international community is calling for urgent action to protect civilians and prevent further deterioration of humanitarian situation across both countries. United States President Donald Trump has defended his administration's push to end automatic birthright citizenship, arguing that the constitutional provision was originally intended to protect the children of formerly enslaved people, not those born to undocumented immigrants or temporary foreign visitors. The issue remains the subject of legal and political debate following recent court rulings. Meanwhile, in Ukraine, at least 13 people have been killed in a wave of overnight Russian drone and missile attacks on the capital, Kyiv. Ukrainian authorities say residential areas were among the targets, while President Volodymyr Zelensky has renewed calls for Western allies to strengthen the country's air defense systems as rescue efforts continue. Now, here's your speed round. Quick-fire headlines from the week. Alleged fake agency. Atiku accuses Tinubu administration of being compromised by fraudsters. ICPC confirms Uche Inaji's arrest, says ex-minister refused to honor invitations. CBN limits suspension of payment obligations involving troubled banks to 2 days. United States pulls troops from Nigeria after counter-terrorism operation. Mixed reactions trail federal government's decision to replace NYSC khaki with Adire. Third evacuation flight from South Africa arrives Friday. Federal government. That's the news in 5. For more breaking news, subscribe, like, and hit the bell icon on TOS TV. I'm Olabode Roland, and we'll be back next Friday. Stay informed.